Alright, stream. Back again for the third stream of the day. Alright. Some bullshit happened in recruiting on 5 stars. Those look like this quarterback's gonna commit after this week, though. That was the biggest one. But, fucking. I got this running back now, but, dude, and I don't know why, but I can't catch fucking USC on that 4-star either. Fucking Colorado jumped me and got this left edge, but they jumped me at least a few weeks ago. The fucking Oregon Ducks somehow jumped me at the last minute and get this wide receiver. Actually, it's so annoying. It's because they have a better. You know why they jumped me? It's because I only have a bronze tier, and they have like the top one of the top tiers. They're the second, the last top tier for scouting in his region. LSU jumped me to get this free safety as well. Actually pisses me off because I thought I had these two for sure. And I still can't. I'm trying to catch up to USC, but it hasn't happened. Yeah. We do have. I don't know what week it is. If it's week 11, he's visiting now. Or do we just have week 11? It's week 11 right now. So this guy's visiting right now. So maybe we jump USC after this and then can hang on to him. We'll see. So it's not that one. It's not that one. Okay, it might be that one. That's this one. Hopefully this helps me jump them. Alright guys, about to commit. At least we do have some 4-stars and we're struggling to jump fucking Oklahoma on this guy, and he's visiting them this week, so we're probably gonna lose him. This guy we're trying to hold off Baylor. I think we'll be able to. They just had a visit with him last week, that's why they made it a little closer. The corner I had, we got locked out on. I just started going after this guy last week, and then of course as soon as I offer him a contract, 2 teams that are already in his top 4 offer him, so that's kind of annoying. But now we have another 40 hours, and we're going to see if there's any other guys to go after. Did I say contract? Scholarship. Scholarship. Well, I guess I'm adding another wide receiver since the one guy got fucking... I didn't get. No. We do need a guard. No, we can't catch up there. Or there. Wait, we're 4th here. Oh, that's the guy I just removed. Ooh, I'd say we'd be able to catch up there, but Oregon offered. It was just Bowling Green. I think every 4-star has an offer on them now. Not this athlete, but most likely possession I don't need. No. No. there's no free safeties worth us trying to bring in now this year either. But after this, dude, go free safety. Use the type we want. Damn. What other position should we add? We only have 5 seniors, so I guess we really don't need that big of a class. We have 18 freshmen. Holy shit. We could use another left guard, though. You know, the only reason I'm going after the free safeties is because we need strong safeties, and we can switch one of those strong safeties. There's no strong safeties to go after. We can also bring a guy over. So maybe I'm not going to add too many more guys to the class, and then I'll go for that side. You know, I don't know. If we would have got more of the 5s, we could definitely move in. Need a top 5 again for some point, though. That's the problem. Let's scout. Nothing special. Not bad, though. Wait. Oh, I didn't offer this guy yet that I brought on. Good thing I went here. I forgot. Gonna get him. Alright. Boston College. We're facing our former offensive coordinator, who's now the head coach at Boston College. They were like number 10 or something to start the year. Obviously, he's not having a good season his first year there. Maybe he shouldn't have took the job. Nah, good for him taking the job, but it's not going well. Hopefully, he doesn't get fired after one season because they're 1-7 and 0-5 in their conference. But before we look at that stuff, I need to see what happened in the Big 12 the last few weeks. So this is when we last played. So when the week we last played, where we beat Arizona back in week 9, UCF beat Kansas State, West Virginia beat Baylor, Utah beat Iowa State, Cincinnati actually lost to Arizona State, Oklahoma State actually lost to Kansas, and then Baylor took care of Houston. Week 10, Cincinnati beat the crap out of Kansas. Colorado beat the crap out of Houston. This was our bye week last week. Kansas State beat West Virginia. TCU beat the crap out of UCF. BYU beat Arizona by 6, and then Baylor put it to Utah. Me and Baylor are clearly the best 2 teams right now. But this week we got number 11 Baylor going to at TCU. That's a rivalry game. So anything could happen there. 18 Colorado's going to Arizona. Cincinnati's going to West Virginia. Baylor's going to UCF. Boston, we're playing out of conference. We're only playing out of conference, and we're playing Boston College, and then Arizona State's going to Oklahoma State. There's clearly some teams on bye as well. See who Boston College 1 win is against this season. And how hard the schedule's been. ACC has had some good teams through this dynasty. Miami and Clemson have both been pretty good, but let's see. So they lost. No, their 1 win was their first game of the season where they beat UConn 16-10, and then they had a bye week already. They got killed by Bama. Then they somehow lost 10 by 10 in FCS. Then they lost to California, lost to Duke, had a bye, got killed by Clemson, got killed by Louisville, and then they got killed by Notre Dame in their rivalry game. Now they have to come play us. Not a good year for them. It's our former OC coming in, so we know we're gonna get their best shot. Look at our quarterback playing up a 99. He's actually 90 overall now. Total overall went up. He's playing up to 99 now. Nice. Oh God, they don't have a quarterback. Oh, it looks like their quarterback got hurt or something, because this quarterback, he still had more interceptions than touchdowns by one. He was a freshman, 76, but it shows him down there. So I don't know if he's hurt or what. But right here it says they're starting a 69 overall freshman. It's a little threat, but they're okay at running back. Good wide receiver there at the top. But that's why they're struggling. They got a very young quarterback that's not that high of an overall, though, either. That's a good corner. Good safety. Couple good safeties. I'm wearing my normal unis for this game. We'll have them in their normal ways. Let's start this thing. So what now?
They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly. But you never know what's going to happen. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Texas Tech Red Raiders, Jones AT&T Stadium in Lubbock, Texas. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Boston College Eagles, taking on the 12th ranked team in the land, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Red Raiders will kick it away first. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Boston College's offense will have the first possession of the game. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very...
There he goes! He finds enough daylight and gets it out across the 45, out of bounds at the 47, and a big run there. The Golden Eagles just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Makes the grab. It's Burke. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And now on second down for this offense. To the ground with the back. And he won't quite get there. But boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Surging forward on the sneak.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Now the play fake. Here comes the heat. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Unleashes it on the run.
No!
And he'll pull it in inside the 20. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. And the Golden Eagles, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And this defense has kind of been up and down on this opening drive, right? That's their 2nd sack, which is good. They need more of those plays, but they've given up a lot of yards. Down here, this part of the field, man, this defense is going to have to find a way to make a few more plays to keep them out of the end zone.
Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric, trying to help Tech on this 3rd down. Looking to the big tight end.
Oh my God, and give him a 3rd and long again.
Boston College made the grab and took it on in for the score.
serious?
Man, it doesn't get any better than that. You script the first 10 plays, that was 10
Man,
plays.
dude,
That was perfection. That was a touchdown. That's called good scouting, being ready for the football game, and executing to a T to start this game off.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. And he takes this from inside the 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So Texas Tech's offense will take the field for the first time. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with the clock in his head in this one. He's not going to have a lot of time. There were a lot of quarterbacks around the SEC that probably felt this way back when they played the Georgia Bulldogs and David Pollock, right?
Yeah, breaks into the open.
He's going to make a good cut.
He's got the sideline going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line.
How great is it on offense when you don't just have receivers and running backs that can make plays, but your quarterback can hurt the defense throwing it and running it as well. The speed, the open field running ability, his ability to make people miss, such a unique weapon in college football, and this team's got a guy.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And this is an area of the field, man, who can be more physical. And you know I'm going to run the football a lot of times on these goal-to-go situations. First and goal, can I be physical? Can I get closer? The defense won that physical battle. Interested to see now if the offense thinks they can still run, or do they go to the passing game?
These last 2 plays have just made you go, what are you doing? Touchdown, Red Raider! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He'll do it himself. Turning it on. Picks up the first down, still moving. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. The Golden Eagles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking to fire. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Quarterbacks love to have a big target out there. And as big as this dude is, needed a bigger target that time.
It's tough to miss a target that big, Reese. You put those guys in there and you know I'm going to throw it up to him and let him make a play. I just didn't know I could throw it that far or I was that strong or really I didn't know you were that bad where you could miss that big of a target.
On his way back from the 20. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. And not much going on downfield. You just get rid of it and live to play another down. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? After the incompletion, they go back up top. The sure hands, it's John. Couldn't find any more room up the sideline, and he's pushed out of bounds at the 36. Offense breaks the huddle on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's John. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And the Red Raiders moving quickly to the line. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yep.
Quarterback feeling that
probably
pressure,
one
and
guy.
he's knocked down at the 42. It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Here's the pressure. On the run, fires downfield. Connection to the right. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. The Red Raiders have their offense in high gear. Takes the handoff. It's Peace. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
He's going for the goal line. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raider.
I love it. Nice play call, nice design. Get the ball to your speedster and let him do the rest. Try to find a way to isolate guys and get matchups, and you did it with your running back, slash receiver there, and he did the rest.
Lining up for the PAT. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
ACC action, fellas, and all week there's been intrigue about this one. Wake Forest is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Clemson.
Oh, better look out!
Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops. Phyllis?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And the Golden Eagles have a lot of options on second and inches. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
Boston College will send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Running back searching for a hole. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Back to pass. Floats it out in space. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Red Raiders are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Oh, they're after him. Takes a hit as he fires. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. The Red Raiders decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Golden Eagles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The inside handoff. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Down, it's enough time. He's going deep again instead of going short and it's incomplete.
That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. More than enough time in the pocket, and he fires left. A full dive to haul that one in. That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 40. Forced out of the pocket. Got out of trouble and throws. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And I tell you what, when you got a guy that is that good at dissecting your defense, you better get pressure. Nice job by the defense, hurrying him up, speeding up the thought process.
Get it out on the screen. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. A shot toward the end zone. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
And he misses. How about that, man? Like, it seems like everything he's thrown so far has worked, especially down here. He's already got 2 touchdown passes against this defense. So, guys, I'm kind of surprised when he misses down here.
Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Picks up enough to get them 1st and 10 from the 11. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Hand off from the shotgun. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the gun, the ground game. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of pay dirt. The Red Raiders trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Trying to pound it in. And they get nothing. The ball remains at the 2-yard line. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Under fire. Dumps it off in the flats. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Red Raiders!
The offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover him. My man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the rest. Walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if... And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Picks his way ahead, pickup of 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And he just flat missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. Boston College will send out the punt team. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's going to run it. Finds enough room to get it up to the 44 before he's knocked out of bounds. And the Red Raiders can really attack on this 2nd and short. From the gun, running back on the move. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. The Red Raiders really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Quickly out to the tight end. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. A 1st down for the offense. Motion from the wideout. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Oh, he's got some space. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the 1st down. And the Red Raiders pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Leaves it with the back. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. The give on the option. And into the end zone. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on 1st down. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Red Raiders. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. The first play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws for the tight end. Finds space on the right. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Golden Eagles want to crank the tempo. To the air on 1st down. Lets it fly on the move. He's got it. There he goes. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down. Boston College now operates from the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Pocket breaking down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes in the 24. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Makes the grab. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the score.
You're 1-on-1. And the whole guy wins the battle.
Touchdown, Boston College.
And that touchdown is so big for this offense, right? Because here at the end of the half, we're just trying to find positives you can build upon in the 2nd half. And right when it was looking like this game was starting to get away from them, they're able to execute, score, and that's going to help their confidence.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Handoff to the single back. Looking for room at the 40. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Wants to go up top on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his man. It's Goodman. Stumbled to the ground. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there today in Lubbock. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Jones AT&T Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Boston College ready to kick things off and start the second half. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They'll start the third quarter with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Back to pass on second down. They're working that left side. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. The Red Raiders come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He's going to look for a man on third and short. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. And the Red Raiders will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and take it back. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had a much better field position this time around. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll try the run. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. From the shotgun, the inside give. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. Quarterback floating away from pressure. He stopped at the 32. Picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down.
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have a lot of time to survey the field, get through his progression. So as soon as he feels a lane to take off and run, he's going to take it. And a really nice job that time, showing off the athleticism and picking up the first down.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
And after taking a big loss on that run, you just wonder if you're on offense, if you may abandon that part of your game and just start trying to throw it. You're down by a lot here in the second half. Third quarter, you've got lots of time, but you need to throw the football to get back in this thing.
Got it inside the 15. And he picks up the first down, and he does it I'm not going to say spin move. That was a pirouette. It was elegant. It was beautiful. Boston College will try to get it in on a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. 2nd and goal for the offense. Quarterback on the keeper. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit.
Off the post
and he missed it. No good. And after the miss, it's still a 14-point game.
And that kind of tells you how the season's gone for this squad. Just whether it's the offense, whether it's the defense, now it's the special teams, missing a makeable kick. It's been that kind of year.
Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. The run to the left. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Give to the back. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive lines.
With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. Give to the running back. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7.
Now, dude, fuck, all my running backs are doing stuff.
Looking to fire. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Grab near the marker. It's Wilkinson. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. The give to the back. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. The Red Raiders kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's open on the right. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big gain. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business. Here's a hit. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The give to the tailback. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit. The holder will kneel down at the 29, making it a 39-yard attempt. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Slides away. The Golden Eagles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. A safe call on the wide receiver screen. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Here on 3rd down for this offense. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. The option look. He'll pitch it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like, really quickly making a read, and you could tell they...
Breaks into the open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking downfield on 1st down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He gets it past the 1st down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs. With jet sweep pass. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And the punishment has been extended. They add on another score, and now that record so close to going to 8-1 on the season. Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. USC went scorched earth in a double-digit win that might have been worse had they not sat the starters in that 4th quarter. Total destruction by the Trojans in a statement win if there ever was one. Always interesting to see ranked teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. A little screen to the running back. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Boston College will send out the punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball.
He got something.
That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's got it again. Gets it past the marker. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day. And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything is
Turning it on. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be first and goal from the 8. And they don't have to go for a touchdown here with this little time left and with the lead, but they might anyway. He's looking to throw. Now adjusting. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Offense takes a timeout. 27 seconds left. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Hauls it in. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Looking for the touchdown on third and goal. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
And the offense comes up short on third down, but I tell you what, they've still had a good day. There's so many positives to point to. I'll be interested to see if they go for it here on fourth down. They don't have to. They got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, showed a variety of all kinds of things. Now it's just about how they want to finish.
Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. Lost a throw on first down. Here's a throw downfield late. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, you know, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take advantage.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
They had me playing somewhere. Who the hell is it? I'm looking right now. Brackets right here. Who do they have me playing? Oh. Oh, it's perfect that we're on different sides. I want to be higher than the 11 seed, but still. Oh, I want to be the 2 or the 3 for near the bye. And then we can still play in the Natty. They have 2 ACC teams with the buys right now because they're and 2 SECs, but that's because they're all undefeated. Well, Clemson and Miami have been good every year, and those are the 2 there. All right, we should have more commits here, I believe. Let's see. Give me that quarterback. Officially got that 5-star quarterback Jim out of Wisconsin. He'll most likely be the starter next season as a freshman, true freshman, I would think. We'll see, though. We also got a 4-star running back out of Littleton, Colorado. A 3-star edge out of Texas. A 4-star right tackle out of Texas. Damn, I got a lot of recruits. A 4-star center. We did end up getting that center over Baylor. Good. Fuck you, Baylor. That tight end went to OU, though. Damn it, dude. We went up 1 spot in the rankings. We're number 11. Like I said, there wasn't much upsets. Michigan was the only one that lost, and they fell below me, so they're the reason I went up. They fell all the way to 19 because they lost to a non-ranked team. Fucking Baylor's still above me. I play Baylor in a couple weeks, though. It might be the game after this, actually. I think it is. So I got 3 games left. I got Utah, at Utah, then at Baylor, which could be a top 10 matchup if I go up one more spot and they win their game this week. And then Kansas State. But like I said, right now it's on track to where me and Baylor could play the second to last game of the season and then play again in the championship. We're already rivals, so let's see. Colorado's still right behind them with only 1 loss, though. Kansas State has 2. Let's look at all the final scores from the Big 12 last week. So that's what I do now. Yeah, Baylor beat Texas 50-51. Colorado beat Arizona. Cincinnati beat West Virginia. UCF beat BYU. Also, they beat Boston College in the non-conference game. And Oklahoma State beat Arizona State. Okay. This week, Kansas State and TCU. Okay. Oklahoma State's playing fucking Delaware. What the heck? Kansas at Houston. We're at Utah, who's 4-5, 3-3 this year. Utah fell off after making the playoffs last year. Iowa State versus West Virginia. And Arizona, Cincinnati, and then Arizona State at UCF. So actually, Baylor's off this week. Great. So I have to go to a top 10 Baylor team next week. And they're on fucking bye, so they're going to be fresh. Just makes it that much harder. We gotta take care of business and beat the Utes first, though. Can't have a slip up. Can't look ahead. Let's look at the Heisman watch. See who's on there besides Penn's. Penn's still number 1. Cincinnati wideout on there, though. CU wideout still on there, so I mean that's the same one. Then a Miami wideout, and then the Baylor quarterback still on there behind Penn's. Let's see the difference. So they have the same amount of interceptions. Penn's has 2 more passing touchdowns, but he has way more passing yards, and then also has more rushing yards than the Baylor guy. And a better passing percentage, actually, which is kind of surprising with the CPU. Well, yeah, I know. He probably has close to the same amount of rushing touchdowns. So. He's also dual threat. He was at Baylor the last couple of years. Nice. Let's look at the bracket, see what it changed. I'm still the 11, but now it has me playing UCLA instead of Michigan. It has Michigan out. It also has Bowling Green in over Boise. The byes are the same, because all those teams still haven't lost a game. Oh, I said all 4 of the teams, not just team. The Natty is in Arizona. Interesting. Millie, I heard that fart. You're sleeping, but I heard that. With their eyes, like what? Holy shit! They actually have fucking 2 teams for once in my conference making it, and the fact they have Baylor ranked higher means they think Baylor's gonna beat me in the championship game. No, that's what the committee thinks. I said because they're ranked higher than me in the bracket. Yeah, and they're ranked higher than me altogether, but alright. That's a big get right there. I wonder where we had to jump up. We jumped up all the way to number 10 with all the signings we had this week. Because we doubled up our 4 stars this week, signed a 3 star this week, and a 5 star this week. Let's go. I don't know if we'll be able to get into the top 5, but maybe. I wish we had another 1 and 2 more 5 stars. That would help. We're definitely getting that 4 star at some point. his playing time thing grade didn't change after I got this quarterback good because he's an athlete. So I was like, better not. Fuck, dude. It will not let me beat out USC for guys. USC is gonna beat me out on 2 more guys. It looks like. Even with the fucking thing this past week, they still not catching them. I need USC to lose some games. Okay, we're top 3 on that guy now. Hopefully you just pass those 2. We're number 1 on that guy now because we're only offer, dude. We're top 2 here, only offer. They don't have a lot of hours. I don't need to bring in a big class, but the fact of number 10, I want to keep bringing guys in to try to get a top 5 class again, because then I unlock elite recruiter. Barely anything in the recruit. Just because I already have a top 5 class. Signed once. Problem is, it's mainly would have to be 3-stars to bring in now at this point. Until transfers happen. I still got a lot of spots. There's still no strong safeties worth bringing in unless I want to, like... You know what? Oh, you're a hybrid. He's a 1-star though, dude. No, I'm not bringing him. I'm gonna scout him, and if he's a star, I'll go after him. And if not, I'm fucking kicking him off. We'll use some of our out. We got extra more hours than I really this week, so it's not gonna cost much to scout him. But yeah, he ain't good enough. If he would have been a gem, I would have done it. No strong six. Damn, dude. This is back-to-back thing, so it's not good classes there. I didn't need to. I was talking about first strong because I didn't need to, and I still don't need to. I said, no, I don't. I looked. I only have 9 seniors. I've already brought in guys to replace the guys that are most likely leaving early. Already got them committed. Got 2 running backs committed and quarterbacks committed. Dude. Oh my god. Yes. What the? Why are you breathing and eating like that at the same time? Are you eating something fucking hot or what? And what? Gross. What the fuck's wrong with you? So you're eating tongue. Like, what? Tums. Oh, I thought you said tongue. I was like, what? What the fuck is Tums? Yeah, I don't know. You know what? I'm gonna go after an athlete just because he's an athlete, and I'm gonna go after this athlete just because Baylor's going after him, and I'm gonna say fuck you to Baylor. I'm gonna scout them though. Aw, neither one are gems though. That kind of sucks. Guy's a regular. 89 speed though, whatever he is. Scouting these guys. Offering one of these guys. Whoever ends up being the best. Well, you're next. Yours is right away. You're also next. What the fuck? Well, you're normal, so I guess you get the offer. In case I don't get the 4-star, I want to bring you in and we'll remove you. We're not adding anyone else, so we'll save for some more room for some big time transfers. We're not going after you either. Alright. We're good. Recruiting is good. Look at Utah. Before we jump into this game, we'll go to their schedule. They're having a down year this season. Lost to Cincinnati, then they lost to LSU, then they killed Utah State, though. Utah State only has 1 year on the window. Then they lost to Louisville, they beat Arizona State, barely, though. Beat Kansas, had a bye, they lost to Colorado, they beat Iowa State, and they're coming off getting killed by Baylor and then having a bye. They won the Big 12 last year and made the playoffs. Lost in the first round, though. They're clearly not doing as good this year, though. Their quarterback is good, though. It's probably the same guy they had last year, I'd assume, since he's a senior. It's a dual threat, 91 overall. Young starting running back. A couple of young starting receivers. Not the highest overall, but still got one with 90+ speed. There's a good edge there. Good Sam. Good Mike. Secondary is weak, though. I feel like I say that a lot in the Big 12. Bless you. Bless you. Does a sneeze. You did upside down. Utah gotta have some cool unis, right? Actually, we're keeping the Reds. We like the Reds. Nice. I gotta edit the title, too.
No position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of 2 elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to the home of the Utah Utes, Rice-Eccles Stadium in Salt Lake City. As we'll see, the number 11 team in the country, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Utah Utes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Utah's offense will take the first swing of the game. And are we ever lucky to see these 2 great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sunday.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year.
And he gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Clearly their best offensive player.
And the Utes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Rides to back and leaves it. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Got the fucking thing open.
He's got an open man. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. The Utes come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Jukes his way for more. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Utes are on the move. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a second and long. Out of the gun, the inside give. Really good pickup on second down there. Leaves them with 3rd and 2.
The counter run plays really tricky for defenses to stop because it forces you to play with great eye discipline. Everything in pre-snap is telling you the ball's going to the strong side, but now they run it back weak and they're pulling offensive linemen. This defense better be ready because this won't be the last time today they see the counter run.
They've got it down to the 32. 1st and 10 coming.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop. Caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning.
Oh, overthrow.
And get the first drive ends with a pick. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. So now the offense is going to have to regroup. A turnover on the first drive of the game can bruise that confidence a little bit.
No doubt about it. So hard as
looking for
number 20. They're playing at home, but it's not going to matter because Keith is going to go up the middle, non-touch, first play on offense.
Into the house.
Touchdown,
Raiders.
Offensive line, give me a crack, I'll do the rest. How about the
That's the way the sign
speed?
is.
He just
For
turns
the
it on.
pick, and then one play later, you just want to run
to
up the
the
middle.
house. What a huge play by the running back.
Cut.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Toss sweep. Try to get it outside to the right. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. They'll run the sneak for it.
When you're a defensive lineman, you're trying to get underneath the offensive lineman as fast as possible, dive in there and create like a pile in the backfield where the quarterback can't move his feet. Because you see the quarterback on QB sneaks, grabs the football and tries to just keep his feet moving and just try to get an inch or a yard, whatever it takes. But the defensive linemen have to do a good job of getting in the backfield.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. Out of the backfield, he's open. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Pass completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Dances away. Oh, he's got some space. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down conversion by this offense.
High the chains now on second and long. Trying play action. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out fast. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. The Utes will snap it on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 16. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Utes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. Picks up enough to give them first and 10 from the 11.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
The Utes back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it.
Get him. Oh, I thought it was going to be a pick, and he
So
fucking took that
close
in.
to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. And the Utes had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Utes! If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed. I think confidence is big
Way
right
too
now
late to be
after that
varsity.
last
You can't
drive.
throw it in the
To be
car.
able to flip the field like that, not
You
just
can
do it,
you can go,
but
get
go
up
down
and
and
go outside
score
and
a
go to the
touchdown.
bathroom.
Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game,
fucking
that
Florida
last
State
drive is
just
going to pay a big
barely
difference.
beat NC State. If NC State would have won,
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The
If I win
drive
enough, I'll
starts
jump
from their
in.
own 25-yard line. Looking for room. It's Case. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Got his man downfield. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see them develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. The throw. Right on the money. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The Red Raiders are flying down the field.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open to give his guy...
And the defense will go out the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. And the Red Raiders trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The sweet feet buy a little time. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire.
There's a hot fucking 25 minutes on it.
Might be calling a hot route. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose.
I thought he did all of it.
Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Red Raiders will bring the punt team onto the field. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Snags a quick pass on the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Complete down.
And a guy gets beat and then turns to fucking tackle. And then you're going to have a touchdown moment.
Touchdown, Utah! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch it.
Oh, run with that tackle.
Ability to read the field is huge. And also also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Lofts one high and deep. Catch inside the 30 and still running. And he's brought down after a huge completion. They dialed up the perfect call, splendid execution. Now they've got it. Threatening 1st and 10 from the 27. Gets it inside the 25, down to the 22-yard line with the pickup of 4. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
I'm going to spread you sideline to sideline with all my speed, make you cover the whole field. Nice job by the offense, going with a little spread look, taking advantage of the speed they had on the field, and getting the big touchdown.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, now we're how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, you know this is back and forth. I gotta score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? The play action fake. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Utes will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Probably hope for a little bit more on that one. It'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They evened things up the last time they had it, and the defense helped them out, and a chance to go on top with this drive. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
That's the beauty of misdirection in the run game, right? You try to show the defense one look, and then you come back and hit them the other way when they're not expecting it.
Wants to go up top on first down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Complete to the right. And they'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. And the Red Raiders will have it 1st and 10. Breaks into the open. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
No illegal block. Either way, it's still a penalty.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Here comes the offense on first down. Takes a snap, wants to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. This is why Rysack was one of the toughest places to play in all the country. Try to get your 3rd down conversion in the midst of this. Wide open downfield. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. See what they dial up on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Starting to feel a little pressure. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. So now it's 2nd and long. On the ground, it's Peace. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's going to take off. Headed to the end zone. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. The Red Raiders line it up with a 1st and goal. He'll keep it himself. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? After run, now throw.
I didn't make a good catch, and they don't make a good angle after he makes the catch.
Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
There you go.
They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
And took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense, because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game right now.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in Conference USA. Western Kentucky is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage, but despite all that, we still have a very close game.
Looking downfield on 1st down.
They're up by 10 over FIU. Implications galore inside CUSA, and we'll circle back should anything big happen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Makes the catch. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. 1st down for this offense. They'll try to pop the draw. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Second down, they'll go to the air. Finds his back in the middle. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab down the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. They'll run play action. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. And the Utes come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. What a play there. He rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. The Utes have it with a 1st and 10. Pulls it and fires to the left. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Oh, he makes the catch. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
Yeah, great job creating space. That's what you're supposed to do. When you get man coverage, you got to find a way to get a step, make it easy for your quarterback to read that leverage, and when he drags across the field, he can see he had him. He completes it for the first down.
Unleashes to the end zone. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Utes! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
Man, that is picture-perfect execution by this offense. That is how you close a half. Chewing up some time, getting in the end zone, a chance to tie this up and feel really good about yourself going into halftime.
They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. This late in the half, here's the question: how aggressive will the play calling be? He'll start this drive firing. And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7. This will likely be the last play of the half. They'll leave it with him. And he's wrestled to the ground. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. The give from the gun. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've been calling a lively one so far from Salt Lake City. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see 2 offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Rice-Eccles Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. And the Utes will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. He lost it high and deep down the left side. He's got it along the sideline. Off and running. Touchdown, Red Raiders. And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fires to the big fella. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. These routes have some reads and adaptability built in, and the big fella found that cushion and made the play.
Man, it's so awesome how much offenses have evolved. They know exactly what they're getting, where to sit down, quarterback.
Turning it on! And he's brought down after a nice game. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50.
Isn't that pick they pull that thing on?
Looking to throw on first down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
What a nice answer by this defense. You give up the big play, you respond right back. You get the sack, create some momentum for your side. Nice job by this defense staying with it.
They're setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Throws toward the end zone.
We got 2 guys there. Okay.
And that ball was in harm's
I thought
way,
he was going
and
to
he
catch
is
that when the
lucky
ball
to
was
get that
there,
one
and then one punched it
That's
out.
one of those where you're breathing a big sigh of relief. That ball could have been intercepted, and worse, could have been intercepted in house, but offense caught a little bit of a break. Nice play by the defense, but the offense glad to punt in this situation.
And that is why this punter is such a big weapon. He can completely flip the field. He's got a cannon for a leg. That was a moonshot. They were able to get downfield, and now this offense, they've got a lot of work to do if they're going to score.
They're backed up just a little. 1st and 10 from their own 19. Looking to throw on 1st down.
He literally scored last drive. Why would you press him again? Let's go!
Inside the 25.
And that has got to be a coverage bust on defense. There is no way the receiver should have been allowed to be that open deep down the field. Somebody on defense blew their assignment.
What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Just gets rid of it before the heat. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to fight another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. This crowd knows this defense needs it. Got enough space. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there.
Oh, they're calling
timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half.
Let's go. Let's go.
And the Red Raiders have it with a 1st and goal. They'll run it. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. Looking to fire. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Touchdown,
Got the first 2 score game of the week.
and they take it in for 6 more points. Can these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Texas is in front. They've played awfully well today in DKR. And while there's no Ricky Williams or Earl Campbell out there, this group is fighting. They're up by 4 over Mississippi State. Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition. And if anything big changes, you'll hear about it here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Offense gets set for 2nd down.
Well, that's the party. I don't know if that helps at all.
He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. And they were ready for that. Going to have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
There we go. We put the 3 out right after
on 4th down.
We're taking over here in the 3rd. Hopefully we'll score again.
He'll take it on the return. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Pulls it in. It's John. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. 1st and 10 coming up. They want to run it left here. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Looking to scramble.
Oh, let me throw it! I can't turn. Oh my god, that's on me. I should have known that once I turned, I wasn't going to be able to throw the ball away. That was on me. That was on me. Alright.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern.
Come on, let me audible. His route.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield.
He beat him deep. He beat him deep. What do y'all think? You can't press.
And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Why are you changing his route?
The mantra is always finish.
You have 2 guys lined up on our guy on the inside. You have the guy on the outside.
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end, but they're never able to get it done. This guy just beats coverage time and time again. With that last catch, that's now his 15th receiving score of the season.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Gives it on the option. Finds a little space. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
We're going to score this drive.
Yeah, this defense is going to have a plan for this tight end, especially when he lines up in the slot, because there's a lot of different routes he can run, and because of his size and his wingspan, he's very, very difficult to cover.
He's got the back in the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Utes are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He'll keep it on the sneak.
Right. He's
he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall there.
Oh, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease. Push somebody back, create some space. There was nowhere to go.
We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. The give to the single back. Makes it past the marker. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down.
Yeah, and this offense has had their way with this defense, and they've had a lot of success. And I tell you what, if this defense wants any chance of coming back, they better get physical and stop the run, because right now, this offense is having their way.
That's the end of the quarter, and Texas Tech is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up.
Baylor number 9 right there. The bye week. We got the next week. Into the game.
One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. To the air on first down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Nice sack by the defense. Great job getting to him, getting him on the ground. That's the 4th sack of the day. This defense have had some bright moments. They've also given up some big plays. Keep rushing the quarterback, but keep that coverage intact in the back end.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there, and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires to the right. It's picked off.
Outside more.
Time he's done that this year. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
That's not what you
down on
want
the
to
play
do.
as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Utes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Off play action. Snags it over the middle. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Got his man quickly. Oh, he's got some space. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll go to the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Utes want to pick up the tempo. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Touchdown, Utah! Fit it in the window for the score.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. That's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The Red Raiders come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Oh, he's got a chance. Touchdown, Red Raiders. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They tack on another score, and how about the way this team has responded to a loss and now about to move to 9-1.
Man, we know football gets harder when you start to get in the red zone and the field shrinks. Who needs that? Break the long touchdown run. Nice job by the back. Seeing the hole, exploding through, getting a long touchdown run.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle, it's home.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. Got the back over the middle. Tackled at the 28. It's a pickup of 5. Now on first down from the 28.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
The Utes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. To the air on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, but this dude can put up...
Intercepted deep in his own end.
Man down on the play. No, not Root. Oh my God, everyone's not hitting that. No, that's our star defensive lineman, bro. He wasn't even feeling injury either. So
Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field.
It's gonna be okay.
Quick handoff. At the 15, he's loose. There he goes. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain.
And you want to put a winning streak together like this team has, run the football and create explosive plays. Nice job by the offense, showing the speed. How about the blocking up front? Everybody blocking, getting a hat on a hat, creating the explosive.
You're showing something, you're coming out. You're on offense, man.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
Oh, he's gonna
Got the first down and still on his feet.
He had a huge
And
win
he's
today.
loose and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Red
It's hard to run out the clock when they can't even touch
this
us.
fourth quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak. Well, let's count them up. 1, 2, 3. 3 is the magic number for touchdowns.
Yeah, it's as easy as ABC. Goodness gracious, he's been getting whatever he wants, whenever he wants, however he wants. I want to change something up, or maybe focus on that guy that's getting the football a lot and scoring.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in Conference USA. Western Kentucky is currently trailing in this one, but looks like the tide may be turning. These toppers have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today. They're trailing by just 4 to FIU. Just another week of Conference USA football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Catch in the middle. It's home. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. They bring him down, but not only does he recover the fumble, he gets the first down. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt.
I'm trying to let the backup quarterback fucking throw the ball.
Back at the 45.
And get that.
I just love the effort by the defense on this play. We're late in the game. It's in the fourth quarter. Guys are tired, and they're not able to get to the QB right away, but they continue pursuing him, and they're able to get to him outside of the pocket. Nice job.
Snagged out of the air. He gets it to the 34-yard line, but excellent third down defense, and fourth down's coming up. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first.
Get him some playing time.
He'll
make
one
this
deep
throw
down
to
the
a
left
guy
side.
open. And he does.
And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the run from inside zone 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22.
21 at halftime. Now we're at 63 to 28.
Going right to work up top. Sets up the screen. He makes the stop, but a nice pickup there on first down. Leaves them in second and manageable.
So we're another playoff. We do, don't matter. Oh, ball game. Let's go!
Well, this one had all the suspense of a
Best
bug
season so far
hurtling its way
continues.
toward a
Let's
windshield,
go.
and they did
Oh,
splatter
we got a big
them, an
matchup against
absolutely
Baylor.
dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All three phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you. Put up a bunch of points and win by a lot of points.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College
yards
Football.
on offense. Holy shit. I do not like that they were at 60% on their downs like I was at least credit their down defense. That's first. That we got 2 picks on them. Did pretty good against the run too, and didn't have much in the run game. One for touchdowns, one pick. Back up to 2 and a touchdown. Look at this though. 17 carries for 319 yards and 3 touchdowns. George T. I forgot he is a senior, huh? And Wooden, 244 yards and 3 touchdowns. We had over 500 yards between a wide receiver and a running back in this game. Baltimore's leading us in tackles, too. Blue. How Ingles is that? George with safety. We're so close to leveling up again. We set a record, didn't we? Let's go! I set the Texas Tech single game rushing record. So we like to see. Generally recruiting already. Alright. Fuck you. And fuck you. They both still picked USC over me, dude. USC took like 3 guys I wanted. Yeah, we moved up 1 more spot. We're in the top 10, boys. We're in the top 10. Of course we got player of the week. What do you think this is? We got national player of the week, too. Look at this. Top 10 matchup. And it's a rivalry game. We got a rivalry game here. We're going to Baylor, who's number 9. We're number 10. Top 10 matchup here in the Big 12. Rivalry game. Baylor's beaten me the last 2 times we've played them. I'm looking for some revenge here. We're looking to jump them in the rankings. Heisman watch. That's what it looks like now. Steve still running away with it in first. Baylor's quarterback who we're about to play. Here's the stats on the year. Same guy that's beaten me the last couple times. We're looking to beat him this time, though. So we got scores from the Big 12 this past week. Okay, so TCU took care of Kansas State. Houston beat Kansas. Okay. Alright. Now this week we got Utah at Houston. TCU at Arizona. 15 Colorado going to BYU. 10 Texas Tech going to 9 Baylor. Oklahoma State at Iowa State. Cincinnati at North Texas, which is out of conference. And West Virginia at Arizona State. I just want to see who. Okay. Wait. Baylor? This is Baylor's last game of the season. They don't play next week. Interesting. If you look at it, we went. So yeah, okay, yeah. So, this is Baylor's last game of the season. They're 10-1, 7-1 in conference. We're 9-1, 7-0 in conference. Colorado's still right there though, so it's still between me, Baylor, and Colorado to make the championship. So this is a big game. If we were to win this game, we'd have the head-to-head head on Baylor. Plus, they'd be at 2 losses. So actually, if we win this game, we're guaranteed a spot in the conference championship. So they would have 2 losses in conference, and we would have 0 and only 1 if we were to get upset next week. But if we were to lose this game, then Baylor, Colorado, and me as I said would all have 1 loss. Colorado and Baylor did not play each other. And I didn't play Colorado, so I don't know how the tiebreaker would end up working out there. I don't know who Colorado's loss is to in conference. They have 2 losses on the year, but just 1 in conference right now. And then Baylor's loss was to Cincinnati. I know that. Do our recruiting real quick. There shouldn't be much to do. And since I got extra hours, I don't know why I don't have this guy just maxed out. Okay. Just the shoe. Wait. Why is the 20 and the 40 worth the same on him? I don't understand that. That doesn't make sense. So 25 it. And then 5 it, I guess. Fuck you guys going to fucking USC over me, dude. Just have them on the list in case they change their minds. We're not adding anybody new right now, but it'd be nice to get these guys that were on the list. Don't like that fucking Notre Dame offered. Okay, we're good there. We're at 9th there. After this week, we should top in the top. Alright. We're only big school going after that guy. It's a depth move there. See, it's a big game against Baylor because we're fighting for the guy. See, the reason I did that is because we might not get anything in the top, and I at least want to bring 1 in. Alright. Before we start, we gotta do what we always do too. We got Baylor's schedule. Then look at their roster. So they've been FCS, they beat Western Michigan badly, who's actually ranked now. They beat ECF, they beat Charlotte, they've been beating the shit out of teams, kind of like we have. Our only loss is a 4-point loss to Cincinnati on the road. Cincinnati's decent. They're 8-3, so they're not bad. They're 6-3 also. And they have won 4 straight since then, though. And they're coming off a bye, so this is going to be no easy game. It's a big game. Fucking last year, too, my starting quarterback we have right now got injured early in the game against Baylor, and we lost. And then they beat us 2 years ago in the conference championship. Both times with this quarterback right here. So, I'm trying to get a win over this guy. He is good. You can see. He can throw the ball, he can run the ball. Good wideouts there. Holy fuck, a 93 overall tight end. Damn. It's probably the best tight end we've seen all year, too. 97 defensive tackle. Okay. Free safety's pretty good. Safety's okay. Their kicker's really good. 90 overall. 95 kick power. He's going to be able to boot some long ones. Alright. Let's see. What unit should we throw Baylor in? Ooh. I don't know. I kind of want to make them still wear green and yellow to feel more like Baylor. I'm going to put them in those. Then I'm wearing my all whites. Alright. Big game. This is a big game here.
No position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of 2 elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to the home of the Baylor Bears, McLean Stadium on the banks of the Brazos in Waco, Texas. As we'll see, the number 10 team in the country, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Baylor Bears. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started.
We're going to go make a statement Touchdown
The
right here.
Bears will kick it off to get us underway. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Texas Tech Red Raiders offense will go to work first. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors, and you've got to limit the penalties, because those will kill you, Pollard.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
And the Red Raiders can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Guys, let's think big picture about Texas Tech. It's been a season to remember so far, fresh off their new top 10 ranking. How far can this team go?
Well, they're starting to get there now, right? And I think once you get some big wins, Jesse, and you start to climb up, you start to feel that momentum and the confidence that it builds with your squad. I think we might just be scratching the surface with this group.
Yeah, that's the difference with this team, is it feels like they're really starting to believe. We always knew they were talented. They knew it too, but getting some of these big wins this season, I think they now believe they can take down anybody in the country.
The Red Raiders racing to the line in the hurry-up. They try to pop a run on the draw. He's brought down at the 41-yard line. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. He'll pull it down and run. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. And the Red Raiders with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Working that left side now. Makes the tackle right at the 28-yard line. Pick up a 5, and they'll move the sticks. Looking downfield on first down. Fires downfield. Finds a man on the right. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it. It's Peace. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They go to the ground.
Let's go!
And he takes it in for the score.
That's how we want to start on the road in Summer 9 Baylor. Let's go! Great opening drive, boys.
The hardest thing to do in college football
Great
is
opening
win
drive.
on the road. They're the underdog coming into a hostile environment. What do
Let's
you do?
go.
Possession 1, go right down the field and shut everybody in this building up.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They go 83 yards on the drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Baylor's offense will go to work for the first time. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with the clock in his head in this one. He's not going to have a lot of time. There were a lot of quarterbacks.
Breaks into the open. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. And the Bears, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Wants to throw on first down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. The Bears with a long way to go after the loss on the last play.
This defense will bring pressure from the linebacker level, from the cornerback level, free safety level, and the strong safety level. They'll bring it from all over the field.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got his man. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32.
And you really want your best player to be your quarterback, to be your leader. And he's been that all year long. Dude, he's in the top 10 passing in all of college football, and he's leading this team very much in the Heisman race. And guess what? Got a chance to end the year strong, make a statement, and go out and be maybe the best player in all of college football.
He's got 50 yards on the ground, and that magical 1,000-yard mark is oh so close. Wideout trying to get it in. He will be stopped just inches away after the catch and run. Second and goal coming up. He'll do it himself. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he added the extra point. So it's an 80-yard drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They'll give it to the back, fighting off the defender.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. He wants to change this route. On third down, he drops the throw.
That's what I thought. It's not going to matter because how they were lining up offside.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Really need to find that offside.
The officials throw the flag, but the offense won't need it. They'll decline that and keep the big play. Boy, as a defense, you hate to just hand out first downs on a penalty. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
I thought you dropped it. I went over and looked at the
red zone opportunity.
See the replay and just hit him in the back. He
wants to throw it. It's complete.
That's not in? Oh, do we challenge, boys? We gotta watch the replay. He reaches the ball out. Knees down right there. Good call.
Getting the 6, but they'll have the first down. And the Red Raiders are moving quickly down the field. Go straight ahead.
All right, where is he?
Into the end zone he goes.
So I gotta have to leave that.
Red Raiders. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They'll try to put a drive together starting from their own 12. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
That very well.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Wants to go up top. Got a man in the middle. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down.
Throws a nice completion there for a first down. This guy has been the biggest key to this team's success all season long. He's shown up in big moments.
Dude, the tight end is burning us early.
Big numbers, and that's why he's in the discussion to win the Heisman Trophy.
And the Bears are in the hurry up.
You're going to be a quarterback in the Heisman race. You've got to win games, and you got to put up big numbers, and that's exactly what this guy has done all season long. Top 10 in the nation in passing yardage, and he's the biggest reason why they've been winning.
Bring in the heat. Makes the grab on the
maybe find ways to win the ball.
Good pick up on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Bears with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Makes the catch. It's Robin. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. That's the end of the period.
Then the offense is dominating on both sides of the ball.
And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far.
Oh, that's good, right?
Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. So they'll go back to work after changing ends of the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. He caught it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears!
And that is a huge touchdown for the offense and also a big momentum shifter in this game because now if they kick the extra point, they tie this game, anything could happen.
Wide open.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. South Alabama is in front. They've answered the bell today, but they still have to finish the job, and that is no sure thing right now. They're up by 10 over Arkansas State. We'll keep you updated on things in a game that could alter the balance of power in the Sun Belt. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Finds a tight end. At the 40, there he goes. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Here's the handoff. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
On the move to the right and looking for a big one. Oh, he's got some space. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down. The Red Raiders are marching down the field. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown in the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And here's the return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabs it in the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And the Bears will hustle to the line. That's now 200 catches in his career.
It's so impressive because of his dependability. This guy has been consistent, David, week in, week out.
Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
Well, this guy has shown up time and time again for his football team. Top 10 statistically in passing yardage this year, but it's been in big games, in big moments where he's really shined. And that's why this guy is in contention to win the Heisman Trophy.
He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. The Bears have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Now facing a 3rd and long. Quickly to the tight end. Shakes off the defender. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks.
Let's go, defense.
How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
Now we got good play.
On the run, it's Peace. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Red Raiders can really attack on this 2nd and short. Got it behind the line. It's Adams. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the 1st? There he goes. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22. The Red Raiders come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Under fire. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. He now has 80 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Absolute shank. Missed it. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss, make great. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half.
I gotta go up 10, and I fucking sink a field goal.
They're going to throw it
That's
to
a
start the
hungry thing on me,
drive.
too.
Fires to the middle. It's caught. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch. And the Bears headed quickly to the line. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10.
And I pushed the button way too quickly.
To the air on 1st down. Got his man. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down.
Come on.
Quickly complete.
Not when we're not going to fucking come up and tackle or
He's
nothing
all
like
the way
that.
down to the 27-yard line,
We're
and they
taking a
are
weird angle on
threatening.
my
The Bears will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down.
Stop the fucking tight end.
Looking for the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to throw again. Setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Throwing right. He makes the catch. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10.
I'm using a timeout.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And now a chance to pull even as we get late here in the first half. Looking downfield on first down. Looking to get it in. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. Quarterback on the keeper. Touchdown, Baylor! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution of the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
And he made the extra point without problem. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Buys a little extra time. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he'll skip his way out of bounds after a short gain, making sure he doesn't take any unnecessary punishment. And the Red Raiders in a good spot here with second and short. Finds his tight end. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock.
So where's my running back?
Pass rush gets there.
Oh my God, dude. I was waiting for the running back to go for his route.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking downfield, and time is running short. That's caught. It's John. And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the first half.
Should be fucking up 3 if I didn't think it's fucking terrible.
Join Kevin Gunnars in our halftime update.
And great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a full first half between these rivals. And talk about a good competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been a very evenly played game. Fascinating to see how the rest of this one plays out. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Red Raiders will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
Please find a way to get
Here
these
comes the
stop
Baylor
this
offense back onto the
Come on.
field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Wants to throw on first down. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. And the Bears in the hurry up.
And this offense is built around this dude. I mean, he is sensational. He's been so fun to watch, like play, pitch, and catch, spread the ball around, complete and total command of the offense, and that's why he's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's got a real chance to go to New York and try to win that Heisman Trophy.
The RPO, it's complete. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Bears come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Wants to keep it in the air. Got it in the middle. It's Hendricks. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Well, late in the year, this guy is square in the middle of the Heisman Trophy discussion because of his performance. He throws a nice completion there for a first down, but it's been week in, week out. Big moments. He's led this team to a ton of wins. He is their best player.
And the Bears can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quick completion to the right.
Yeah, I wanted to be 29 on the
and got it down
inside.
to the 15-yard line. The Bears with the 1st and 10.
Audible a lot too.
Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
And how about the year he's put together? I mean, he is in the top 10 in passing in college football, obviously. And obviously, we're talking about him for the Heisman. But just a guy you've been able to trust, a dynamic passer.
Touchdown, Bears! And that one will give them the lead.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5.
Unanswered.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
With the catch, it's John. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Going to take a shot at this DB. Makes the catch on the left. Touchdown, Red Raiders. He got a step and just dusted the field.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing him go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
Setting up for the extra point and the time. And the extra point was good, no incident there, and we are tied up into 3rd. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. South Alabama is in front. They've answered the bell today, but they still have to finish the job, and that is no sure thing right now. They're up by a field goal over Arkansas State. Anything can happen down the stretch here in the Sun Belt. It's why we're here to keep you posted. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air, using the quick game. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Bears want to move quickly.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Time to take a shot. And a big play on the left sideline. Excellent awareness to get that foot in bounds. Touchdown, Baylor! And once he found open space, the band might as
You
well
got no
stop
fucking
playing.
defense, man. I'm just saying right now.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the extra point splits the uprights. They're up 35-28. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give to the back. Turning it on. He now has 91 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here comes the heat. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
In most instances, I would say really, really nice decision by the quarterback. But when you've got speed like this guy has, I think you'd sometimes, instead of throwing it away, would like to see him take off and see if he can go make something with his feet.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
A strike downfield. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. They just keep firing. He lobs one high down the left side. Touchdown, Red Raiders! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all off season to get on the same page. You can see he hits him in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he's going to try to return this one. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. Got a good one going here. All tied up in the 3rd. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Fires to the tight end. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. The Bears come to the line in the hurry up. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. When your best is demanded on a big stage like this against a rival, he has delivered, cracking the 150. Oh, he's got some space. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game, mark it at the 47. And the Bears are rolling down the field.
And if I'm this defense, man, number 1, 2, and 3 is stopping this quarterback, and he's done it by air and now by land. Like running the option, having success. We got to get dialed in. He is the playmaker on this offense. I got to go stop him.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Out of the gun, the give to the back.
Short. Fourth quarter, 35 all.
They fought tooth and nail
on our side of the
through
field.
3,
Big
and
3rd
it
and
is
1 coming up
all
here.
locked
Start
up
the
as we take a look at the stats. Can't wait to see how this 4th quarter is going to go and see who can come out on top in this barn burner. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. The Bears pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw on 1st down. Working the middle, it's complete. All the way down to the 25-yard line, they move the sticks, it's 1st down. And the Bears come to the line with a new set of downs.
Yeah, and Palmer, I don't know what his grade's going to be, but hitting over 400 yards on the day. I think coaches are going to be pretty impressed with the day this young man had.
Wide open, man.
Touchdown Bears! They move on top here in the fourth. That had
No
touchdown
defense.
all over it from the moment he caught the ball.
Are you
Big
fucking
play,
team?
big run for the score.
Yeah, it had touchdown written all over it because nobody was covering. It'd be a good idea to get a hand on him. You know, listen, I know you guys got some speed, and maybe you give him a cushion and give him some space, but that was a little aggressive on the space department there.
The AT unit on the field. The
I mean,
extra
everything
point
really
is
different
good,
formation,
and now in the
different
fourth,
plays.
they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They're in a precarious spot here. That lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. He's now up to 104 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. He'll get rid of it. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? From the gun, he leaves it with the back. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. It'll be third and long.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. And the Red Raiders will send out the punt
fucking
unit.
stop, and now Baylor's
First
gonna have the
time
ball
today
with the
we've seen
lead.
a punter go to work.
And we're gonna have
He'll field
to
the
stop.
punt
We
and see
can't
what he
hold
can
him to a
get.
fucking
They'll
field
get
goal,
down
man.
and put a stop to this
Don't want to hold him to
return.
a field
They'll
goal
mark it at
anyway.
the 32. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack
zero
was
defense,
lethal,
though. Good
David.
play there.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like
You
me
need to
and
have a good
Jesse
play
talking
on
about
fucking
create balance, you know, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball
second
around.
round
So
here,
the
though.
defense has
Supposed
to
throw
find
the
a way
ball
to
or
affect the
something.
quarterback on this drive because
There you
last
go.
drive he had way too much time to throw.
The Bears moving quickly to the line.
Please.
Trying to move the sticks on
I'm
third
gonna be
down through
through
the air.
fucking dudes open,
Sure
man.
hands,
It's
it's
the first.
Hendricks.
Fuck, man.
He'll have
Quarterback's
it up for the
too
first
damn
down.
good.
They stop him at the 45.
And at some point for the defense, I'm just thinking, hey, man, like, it's got to be somebody else. I mean, the big tight end has made play after play after play today, and we know if it gets close in the fourth quarter.
There he goes. Smashes ahead. They've got the defense really
Come on,
down.
dude!
Big play to
Fucking
the
do
25.
something!
And the Bears are moving
It's
quickly
costing
down
the
the
fucking
field.
game, dude. I can't
Fresh
fucking
legs,
beat
man,
Baylor.
it is showing, of course, this team had the bye
Fuck!
last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game. Running the football, imposing their will against the
You better
defense that
fucking lose,
looks
dude, so
tired.
you
Of course,
can't
they
play
had to
things if
play
they don't come
last
back in
week,
this game.
and you're seeing that right
That
now.
is field goal right now could end up costing me because they're in field goal and they're going to get two for a game.
Looks as if we have an
We
injury
end up
on
finding
that
a way to
last play,
hold
and
them
we'll
this
take a
way.
break to
That's
check
not
him
going to be
out.
good.
Plenty of work to do here
Or
on
will be
second
good.
and long.
Holding them, but it won't be good in that. In this one, really, and he ends up fighting
Back to
them out.
pass. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On the move,
Fucking
it's
wrong.
Robbins. Jukes his way for more.
Fourth down,
And how
man.
about that alertness and that swarming
Dude,
D to
fourth
keep him
down.
from getting the
The
first
problem
down.
is I missed the field goal earlier.
And now on fourth
If
down,
they
they
make
will
this, we're
put
gonna be
it
down
on the
2 scores.
shoulders
Not
of the
too bad,
kicker
dude. We need
to
him to
save
miss
them
now.
with his foot.
You fucking
And
stupid.
that one took everything
I thought he was
he
gonna hit the
had to
post. Son of a
sneak it
bitch,
over the
dude.
crossbar inside the left upright. And that
Fuck,
lead
we're not
grows
playing.
even
Go.
bigger.
You know, it's
We got
funny in an
scoring
age where there's so
now,
many
that's it.
college football analytics and everybody wants to go
Can't
for it
press
on
for
fourth
it
down. At
right
the end of
now.
the day, it still comes down to managing it. Good decision by the head coach here in the fourth quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Finds his man, it's John. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup
now
there.
They're not pressing.
They'll snap it from the 39, first and 10. To the air on first down. Fears the pressure. Blasted as he lets it go.
That's a tough throw to make, especially at this juncture of the game. It's late, you're trailing, and that's a deep throw on an out-breaking route. As a quarterback, your timing has to be perfect, and you've got to throw that thing out in front. If anything is off, even by the smallest amount, that ball's going to land in.
Please block somebody.
They got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Got it in the middle. It's Wilkinson. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. And not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. Wants to go up top on first down. Deep shot for the end zone.
Caught it. Let's fucking go. That was actually good covered.
Let's not put this one to bed just yet.
And that's step one. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone.
Oh!
You got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find
I'm
a way to do
kicking
something.
it. I don't
to
trust
create
the
a
defense
turnover,
to get a
an
fucking
onside,
stop,
to get
dude.
the football back, to get back in this football game.
And this fucking kid is biting me in the fucking ass right now. Dude.
Lining up to add another. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Georgia Southern is darn near perfect offensively today. This is almost exactly the way they drew things up this week in practice. They're up by 17 over Georgia State. Sunbelt, Funbelt, we'll circle back if anything big happens. You should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. Fire on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. It's complete. He's finally stopped, and not before.
I do not want to be lost. Stop doing that. Fucking NCAA, dude. I was trying to press.
I expect nothing to change whatsoever. They're going to put it on his back.
They throw the ball and
arm,
fucking 2nd down.
and let him throw this team to victory. It's a close game, tight game. I'm rolling with my best player.
You can't fucking stop him. The fucking ball.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
What are you doing?
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. After the step off, now they have to deal with 1st and 15. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
Yeah, and I'm not surprised. I mean, you put the ball in your best player's hands. Like, late in the game, you've got to trust your guy. I'm interested to see what they do here on 3rd down coming up. Let's call it 3rd and interesting, right? Top clock ticking down. Do I trust my QB to throw the football?
And he reels it in.
Wide open! In the back of the
ceiling.
That is exactly what you want your offense to do.
Fuck, man! I can't fucking beat these fuckers!
They'll be
Right now.
Great execution by this offense
Fuck!
to put this game away.
And the extra
Three
point
straight
extends
fucking
the lead
years
to double
of
figures at
fucking
10.
losing to fucking
They're set
Baylor.
to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the big fella.
A yard?
They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Looking to fire. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. Looking to throw on first down. And he's got it for the late touchdown, but probably a little too late, barring just an epic finish.
And they desperately needed that touchdown. Now it's miracle time. We got to kick this onside kick and somehow find a way to boot a long field goal and maybe win this thing at the buzzer.
They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. Timeout called by the defense, and there are only 10 seconds left in the game. Quarterback's just going to take a knee. What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads. Hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the fourth quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now I think even more so, you're starting to believe in them. They're battle-tested. This team just, they find a way to get things done. That's why they're ranked where they're at. And I expect this team to stay in contention for the college football playoff because they're proving week in and week out they're a really good squad.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
So 2 incompletions, 4 touchdowns, 2 rushing, 205 yards. I didn't even turn over the ball either, man. Touchdown. It wasn't 273 yards, 2 touchdowns. Don't even have 131 yards. Fucking no defense against them. My fucking kryptonite, bro. That's cool. I did that, but it wasn't a loss. And then do his recruiting because he went to bed, so we can't even play our last game or know what happens in the Colorado game. Got Kansas State next week, man. Hopefully I have the tiebreaker with Colorado anyways, but Baylor's set to make the playoffs now. Or the championship. BYU and then Oklahoma State. The best chance for them to lose a game would be Oklahoma State. Dude, if I don't make the Big 12 championship with only one loss in conference, I'm gonna be pissed. Just better have the tiebreaker over Colorado, man. If I can get a rematch with Baylor in the championship, it'll be just like, oh fuck, that hurts. It's the end of the night, guys. I'll catch y'all tomorrow. Finish the season.